The Southern Males were a coalition of 5 lions born into the Southern Pride in 2007 and 2008. Their fathers were the golf course males. These 5 brothers started their nomadic life in 2011. For the first few months, young Southern males managed to keep their distance from any dominant males and laid low. They were excellent buffalo hunters and were always seen in great physical condition. These 5 young brothers were in search of a territory of their own, and their wanderings brought them into the Majingilane-controlled area. Southern males were very young and inexperienced, and they had no idea of the strength and aggression of the dominant Majingilane coalition. Even though there were 4 Majingilane males against 5 Southern brothers, the defenders were far superior than the young invaders. Young Southern males paid the ultimate price when one of the brothers was caught by the Majingilane males in June 2011. Kings of Central Sabi Sands mauled the young intruder to death. Remaining 4 brothers moved into the western sector of the reserve to avoid conflict with the Majingilane males. This was a place that was under control of 3 notorious Mapogo males. It was a slow approach, as building themselves up was the primary goal at the time. As young coalitions of nomads normally do, young Southern males were constantly trailing the buffalo herd. During late 2011, reigning Mapogo males got wind of the new males on the edges of their territory and chased them back into southern Sabi Sands. It would be a while before anyone heard of the Southern males in the west, but eventually they did return. They entered western sector in early 2012 following the buffalo herd, but this time around, things were beginning to change. One of the lionesses from resident prides was in heat and was looking for a male. The 3 dominant Mapogo brothers were a long distance away from the pride, and the only available option for the lioness was the Southern coalition. They were roaring to her east, and she went towards their possible location. Southern males had now received a confidence boost. Lure of females brought them further west deep into the Mapogo territory. But this time around, Southern males were determined, and during the following months, they started a serious attempt to take over the Mapogo territory. They managed to catch one of the Mapogo brothers and injured him. He was mauled for a while before his brothers successfully rescued him. Then, on the morning of March 16, 2012, a final battle occurred for the control of western Sabi Sands. Southern males caught Mr. T from the Mapogo coalition and attacked him from all directions. Old Mapogo King was outnumbered and outmatched, and young Southern males made quick work of him. They ripped him apart, and the old guard was laying battered and beaten with a huge gash on his back. Mr. T died shortly after the battle, and Southern males finally had a new territory. Following the fight, Southern males started moving all over the place, roaring, scent marking, and claiming the area. They kicked out the remaining 2 Mapogos without a problem, and became the undisputed kings of western Sabi Sands. During the following months, 4 Southern males successfully managed to take over the 2 resident prides and sired a lot of cubs with them. In 2013, one of the 4 brothers was injured by a buffalo. During the following weeks, he was often seen alone, and his condition started to deteriorate. His pain finally ended, and he passed away in October 2013. After the death of their brother, remaining 3 Southern males continued their reign for a few more months until the ghosts from the past returned. In April 2014, the Majingilane males entered western Sabi Sands to challenge Southern males. During the early hours of May 2nd, they caught one of the Southern males and viciously mauled him. He survived the initial fight but died later from the injuries. Surviving 2 brothers were no match for Majingilane coalition and were chased north by the new males. The remaining 2 Southern males went north into Manyeleti, where they successfully managed to take over the Talamati Pride. They were finally able to establish a significant territory of their own, and in 2015, Talamati lionesses gave birth to their cubs. They continued their reign until the end of 2016, when one of the 2 males started losing condition. He passed away in February 2017. After the death of his brother, the last Southern male remained dominant male of the pride until the end of 2017, when he disappeared after losing condition due to broken teeth.